What's up? What's up? Man, Andreas, how you doing, man? I'm really excited about your thread, right? You're showing really great stuff in the past. I'm not gonna lie, to be completely honest with you. You seem like a really great dude. I love everything I've seen of yours, but at the same time, I'm gonna be completely honest, I haven't seen everything you've had. You know, you have a lot of videos on there for me to catch up with, and you had a lot back in November when I started, and you're one of the first guys I, subscribed and noticed too. But I put you in the realm in terms of with like Derek and Nathan and some of these guys who just have so many videos to catch up on. You know, that's the one main guy I always think about is Astral Traveler. I haven't watched any of Astral Traveler's stuff, and I always want to, but they're not only like does he have so many, but they're long, and I should really start on it now before it's too late. But man, so yeah, so you a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on, but I do go back and check some of your videos, and you always have great stuff to say, and you're just a really funny dude, man. You know a lot about your music, really just a creative mother. And so I'm really excited to take part in your contest, man. I thought you had a really original concept for your idea for your contest. Some really great questions, and I'm really excited about it. And to start off with your first question, you were talking about space rock, and I really appreciate it because at first when you were talking about space rock, you're like, oh, I'm getting into space rock, and it's so I want you to show me a space rock album, and I was like, oh, what's space rock? Like, what genre is considered, aka, quote unquote, space rock, and what, bands fit in there? And I was like, I don't know if I really know about this genre by definition. But then when you said to me, you said whatever you consider space rock, I was like, okay, I got this, So, I had an album that came to my mind right away, I'll be honest with you, man, just what you're hearing right now, I don't think anyone's ever shown this record before in the VC. No one that I've seen who I subscribe to has come across this record. No videos I've seen have shown it. So that's all I'm saying. These guys are really great, man. They're a lot of fun. This is a good band, and I really think that people need to really keep their ears to the ground for these guys. This is their debut album. They are from Indiana. I don't remember which part. Maybe Bloomington. I don't even know if it's Indiana. I think it is. But they're from Indiana. This is a band called Dreamers of the Ghetto. And the record is called Enemy Lover. Enemy/Lover. And, I think the record came out in October-ish, somewhere in the month of October. And I didn't hear about it till December. I was in Lunchbox Records, a store in Charlotte. And this guy Scott, who runs the store, was playing it one day. And I was just... when you're in a record store and you're listening to some music that's playing and you don't even know the music, but then next thing you know yourself that you're just humming the melodies and humming the harmonies while looking for the records. You're looking through records of random stuff, and you're just like, it's the first time I ever heard it. You're like, I'm like, man, okay, this stuff's really good, So I found out it was Dreamers of the Ghetto. I've yet to buy the vinyl, but I really want to have it, I really want to have it. I want to get it. It's not that expensive either. I just don't know if he has any copies of it right now. This is the record, and even the record is very spacey looking. It's an astronaut with nothing in the face mask and some pigeons. See there. Really awesome cover too, in my opinion. Great artwork. And, yeah, man, they got that sound, they got that sound, and, there's some songs in particular that I really love with this band. That's why I'm looking at my computer here, just to know what track numbers to go to. Here's one I've always loved. I think this might have been the first song when I really was like, alright, these guys are great. When I re-listened to it, it's a song called Always. A lot of people compare them. They talk about, they're in the indie scene, which isn't always my... I don't really jump into indie scene, But if it's good, it's good. I just don't follow that scene. But they have a YouTube they bring in U2 in comparisons, and I think the reason that they do is because their songs have a very anthemic, anthem rock sound to it, and the guy, the lead singer, just has a super powerful voice, you know, super powerful, but they also, you know, they don't step out of the realm and go into like breakdowns and crazy change-ups in their music, you know, like they have a very consistent sound to their songwriting that creates this mesmerizing feel to it. And when I think of space rock, I would think of mesmerizing, sort of a repetitive loop of a song, of a part of a song that just gets you, you know. This is the one I always love the most, Nighthawks. You know, it's just a very little riffs, like very subtle riffs from the lead guitar. Nothing too out there. There's no wailing. You know what I mean? They're subtle, and they're a band that pulls off their subtlety in a very beautiful way. So I mean, for my space rock entry, I'd highly recommend Dreamers of the Ghetto, Enemy/Lover. If I can, check the info down below. You can either YouTube it, but if you want to, actually, you know what? Forget the info down below. If you want me to send you a download link from online, if you had trouble finding one to the a download of the album, let me know and it's yours, and I'll PM you personally. So let's go on to the next question. Now, I'm not gonna lie. For question number 2, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I mean, you might be able to straight up tell just from the little belly over here, but I don't go walking that much. Like, it's funny, man. I felt really bad the other day in the weekend because my girlfriend went out with a couple of her friends, her roommates, and they went on a walk, and I had these new records to try out, and I was just like, can I just stay in? I don't want to go out on the walk. And I was like, can I just listen to my records? So I basically agreed to do the dishes from the big breakfast we had so I didn't have to go out on the walk and I could take care of that and just relax, listen to music. I'm more of a like, let's listen to music, hang inside, check out records. I don't really need to walk just to walk. But I know where you're coming from. And I've, you know, it sort of fits. When I think of walking music, it doesn't just fit into just walking. I also can probably think of gym music, just being in that zone. But the number one thing I would think of associating with walking music, where I think I can relate in whatever, like when I play this song, whether I was walking, I can picture myself. I know that if I was walking down the street, I know that vibe, I know the feeling you're looking for, you know, like headphones on, world on the outside, trees all around you, things like that. Just really thinking about things and really taking in the nice, beautiful imagery of nature. When I think about that stuff, I know that I can relate to that aspect from my driving in my car, where I can zone out and see what's around me. So there's a really, really great hip-hop artist, and I mean, I could have picked any song, not any song, but a lot of songs, you know. I just didn't, like, what song works for walking, you know. I didn't have one particular song, but there's a rapper named Big K.R.I.T, K.R.I.T, and Big K.R.I.T is just like one of these guys in the last year or two has really put out like a couple, 2 particular mixtapes are just like amazing mixtapes, and he does all the production himself and all the rapping himself, and he's just a really, really talented young dude. So a lot of people consider him as being this guy that's going to, you know, keep hip-hop going, keep it alive, bring it back, whatever you want to say about hip-hop and where it's at. Bottom line is he's just good. And he has a song called The Vent, and The Vent is just an amazing, very chilled out, like unbelievably chilled out song, and he just goes on talking about things that are just on his mind, you know, whether it's, you know, religion or ideas of, you know, what it means to be in the rap game today, and just, you know, he brings up lines thinking about, you know, about what Kurt Cobain was thinking when he killed himself and why he had to go so soon, and he just speaks his line. It's just basically called The Vent, you know, and it touches me, and it always brings me to this very soft spot, and I know that if I was listening to this in my headphones, I'd be zoning out, you know. So let me play this track for you. None of these I have on vinyl, they're all on CD. maybe let it zone out to a little bit rather than me talking much over it. Or at least when he starts rapping, I'll stop. But yeah, so this is Big K.R.I.T's record. Has a song called The Vent, and it ended the record actually for his last mixtape. I'm celebrating because it came out one today, a brand new one today. So I figured.
Off the child, I tried to ease her pain. Some regards with. She said she felt the same. It's funny how the sun will up and bow to rain, as if the clouds couldn't stand to see me outside again. Wrote a rhyme that was kind with some vision to it. Bottom line, it might expand your mind if you listen to it. Too much shine can dull the soul. If you feel how I feel, then I'll rap some more. How can the devil take my brother if he's close to me? When he was everything I wasn't, but I hope to be. I get a little honest and I ask myself, if the time comes, will you save me if I ask for help? Set my mind on a journey to the outermost, to document what he ain't seen and CC me the notes. And ask Kurt Cobain why, cause I need to know. He stopped when he had such a long way to go.
You know, I'm not sure. I haven't watched enough of your videos to know if you listen to any really good hip hop or hip hop in general. But I'd highly recommend. I'll put a video link down below for Dreamers of the Ghetto song, maybe the Nighthawk song. I'll put a link down below for The Vent from Big K.R.I.T. I really would highly recommend listening to this guy and zoning out to it because he's impressive, man. Like this dude is. He's a dude, man. He does his stuff on his own, and he's what's up. Now, my timing is okay right now. Where am I at? I'm good. I got 3 minutes. I don't need much for this. This is gonna be baller. I mean, man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not even gonna talk much because I want to make sure I have time to go over this, you know. But you were telling, you know, I literally was laughing with you, man. You know, when you were talking about, you know, like that Sinister song and playing that song where you just want to, like, if you were gonna just like kill somebody and get some revenge, what would you play? And I was just like, baby, we got this, right? So I mean, like, honestly, it's kind of late at night and there's people in my house, so I can't play it that loud, and I really want to because it's just a banger. But there's a Rick Ross song, Rose, called MC Hammer, and it's just like, the beat is just massive in a way. It has like a stomping noise to it, and it's just ridiculous. Check this song out. So this is my entry for the Sinister song. If you want to get revenge, all you gotta do is play Rick Ross's MC Hammer and just get yourself an axe or something. I'm gonna let you zone out to this. I'm gonna peace out on this note. Rick Ross, MC Hammer. Stop. Rose. Man, that song just gets me wild up, dude. Alright, man. Be good, man. Andreas, congratulations, man. I'm looking forward to your contest. This is a lot of fun doing this. I'm glad to show this song especially. Have a great one, man. Have a good night. Love you. Peace.